ask the questions one by one, and they will answer them. Maybe one student from each group can do it.
Yes,
but
okay.
All the groups will answer each questions. We have a small group. We can organize like that. We can arrange all the students to answer all the questions. We have a small group.
They are very, yes.
We can do it, I think. I think they all get ready for this debate. They all studied on the questions. They answered them. They read the book. So they can do it. And in the third part, we will ask our students if they have any other questions rather than the questions that we gave them. Because we want our debate atmosphere to be a little bit natural. You know, normally during the debates we don't have ready-made questions. So that's why we want them. We will ask them to ask their extra questions. They will ask them, and the other students will be free to answer it. Then in the last round, all the students will thank and say their ideas about the debate, about the book, and about our activity. Then we will finish. That is the process.
Yes, okay. What about the second round? We will ask, we moderator will ask them the questions to the students. Just 3 at a time, me 3 questions, you other 3 questions. How we will ask them? In which order?
For example, I will ask questions, and I will say, Marika, can you answer the question? Then I will ask Sıla, will you answer the questions? Then I will ask İsmethan, can you answer the questions? So we have a small group, we can ask all the students to answer the questions.
Okay.
Or we can choose one by one, whatever you want.
Okay. I'd like to tell you the name of the students that we are going to be in the team, let's say in this way. Valeria, because they are just watching. Okay. So Valeria, Ilaria, here is Ilaria, Marika, and Pierpaolo. Here it is. Pierpaolo, can you switch off your camera? Switch on, sorry, your camera.
Which one? Yes.
We have 6 students, right?
Yes.
Erika, Assunta, I don't know how to pronounce.
Yes, they are Italian, but they are maybe not, they are a bit shy, so they prepare just to watch the meeting.
They will just observe it.
Yes.
Okay, just Erika and Assunta, they will observe.
Yes,
and the
they will observe.
Answer.
Instead, Valeria, Ilaria, Marika, and Pierpaolo. But maybe Pierpaolo has got some connection problems. But I can see him, not in face, but he seems to be connected. Pierpaolo, can you hear us? Valeria, excuse me, can you send a message to
Yes.
Okay, here you are.
Here is.
Here is Pierpaolo.
I haven't used Zoom for a lot of time, so I didn't remember how to use it.
Okay, don't worry, you are here at last. So Ilaria, Pierpaolo, Valeria, and Marika. Okay.
Okay. So if you are ready, we can start. And Nida, could you please share the questions with us? And yes, I want our students to introduce themselves briefly before their intervention in the first round, right? Can you do it?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. When Nida shares the screen, we will start. I hope you are all ready.
Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you please make it a little bit bigger?
Bigger?
As our eyesights are not very good.
How can I?
That's right.
I'm going to try.
It's okay right now. I can read.
I will try.
I'm very
it's a Google form. Maybe it is.
I'm embarrassed.
Okay, there, yes.
Okay. If you are ready, let's start. Okay, our dear students and my dear partners, today we are here to discuss the questions and the details of the great book by Saint-Exupéry, The Little Prince. So We do this activity in the frame of reading in pandemic time, our e-twinning project. And I am very excited, and also my students also are very excited about this debate, since it is our first international debate with our Italian partners. So Ercan Akın High School, Science High School, Hatice Güzelcan Anatolian High School, and Luigi Palma, your school.
Yes, right, exactly. Yes.
Yes, the three schools and their students and teachers are ready here. If you are ready, we will start with the first round. So in the first round, each student will make a brief intervention about the book. What do they think about it? Do they like it or not like it? Why? What is the most touching moment of the book for them? And before it, if they can mm, introduce themselves briefly, it would be great. Okay, so let's start with our guests.
Sorry, I must leave just for a moment. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, Pierpaolo. Okay, let's start with our guests. Marika, shall we start with you, my dear?
Yes, okay. Start saying your name. Marika.
Okay. Hi, my name is Marika. I'm 16 years old. The book, I like it. I read the book when I was 10 years old. The character that struck me the most is the little prince, because he looked everything with pure and sincere eyes. And he wanted friends, so he decided to live, and after visiting the other planets, he realized that none of the people and he had met could be as friend, because they were adults and did not understand.
Okay, thank you very much, Marika. Thank you so much, my dear. And let's go on our friends from Ercan Akın High School. Pınar, can we go on with you, please?
Hi, I'm Pınar. I read before 3 times this book. I don't remember when, but each of my reads, I had a different feeling. I think it's a very great book because of every reader catch different idea or meaning.
Okay, thank you. And from Hatice Güzelcan Anatolian High School, Çağla.
Hi, my name is Çağla. I'm from Turkey. I think this book is very wonderful. The Little Prince deserves eternal acknowledgement and attention. If there was ever a little prince or princess in your life, I suggest you give her this book.
Okay, thank you. Can we go on with Valeria, please?
Yes, I'm Valeria, I'm 18 and I'm from Italy. First of all, I think that this is a very useful activity for us. We can improve our skills with other teenagers, and I like this so much. Anyway, about the book, I liked it, even if it is the second time I read it, but the first time I have read it in Italian. The author succeeded to make the story exciting despite being very simple and looking like a children's book.
Okay, thank you. And can we go on with İsmethan?
Hello everyone, my name is İsmethan. I think book is very good. One of the reasons why the book is beautiful, it is main idea. A main idea of the book as it grows up, it tells you that the child should not lose soul, that we should be able to think finally like children, not be discouraged and not afraid of making friends. And I can recommend this book to anyone.
Okay, thank you. And Sıla, can we go on with you, please?
Hello everyone, I am Sıla. The Little Prince is one of my favorite book because this book's meaning is good for me. And I read it a couple of times. I never get bored when I read it, and I guess I never will. Anyway, all I want to say, I really like this book. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. And what about Ilaria? Can we go with you, dear?
Hi, I'm Ilaria. I'm 16 years old. I like this short story because it teaches the important things in life, and above all, it goes beyond the appearance of things. One of the most important characters of The Little Prince is the fox. Illustrates to Little Prince the importance of friendship. A bond can become strong after meeting a person. The fox, for me, looks with both the eyes and the heart of a child, but still thinks like an adult. Despite being so tied to the prince, in fact, she manages to understand the importance that the rose has for him. That is unique in the world, and it is not one of millions of roses that exist in the world.
Yeah. And Umut, can we go on with you?
Yes. Hi, my name is Umut. I'm 17. I'm from Turkey. To be honest, I actually didn't like the book. It's a type of book that I don't like to read and prefer in general. I prefer more realistic things in general, actually. That's why I didn't like it, but it might be a good type of book. It might be a good book for people who like this kind of books. Thank you.
Thank you. And Archie? Archie?
I'm not in the speech group, but if you want, I can say
You
something.
are the observer, huh? But if you wish, you can add your ideas.
Okay, yes, I think she can add something, no?
Okay. When I read this book for the first time, I thought it was really adorable and interesting. The thing that I most like is the main theme of the story because it's deep. Thank you.
I think Pier Paolo is.
Yes, Pier Paolo.
Hello everyone, I'm Pier Paolo, I'm 17, and I must admit that I had already read the book, but it was when I was a child, so I didn't remember a lot of it. And when I read that again some months ago, I realized again about how powerful it was. Because even if it's a fairy tale, it is something very powerful, and it is something that it's easy. It's not that easy to understand when you read it for the first time. So I'm really grateful to be here, and that's all.
Okay, thank you, dear Pier Paolo. We are also very happy to hear your ideas about the book. Thank you. And Erika is an observer, right? Or will
No.
share?
Yes, she's just an observer, yes.
Okay, and what about Assunta is an observer, right?
Yes.
And Anna and Alexandra?
No, okay, I think Italians are finished.
Yes, they finished.
Okay.
The group,
okay.
yes, it's finished.
The group finished this.
Yes.
Okay, so the first question, we can go on with the second round if you wish. In the second round, as the moderators, we will ask you some questions, the ready-made questions, you studied on them, and you will answer them one by one. But the first question is very similar to your intervention, so I would like to ask volunteers. Is there any volunteer to answer that question? Did you read The Little Prince before? If so, when? And what was your opinion then? And how does it compare to your reading now? Is there any volunteer to answer that question?
Yes, could I answer?
Yes, please. Who is speaking?
Valeria.
Okay. Valeria.
Yeah, Valeria. Yeah,
Okay.
we are ready.
I read The Little Prince when I was 12. So I was too young to understand the true meaning of this book and its moral. I thought it was just a book for kids, but now when I read it again, I found different meanings, like the desire of the author to go back in the past when he was young, or that the important things in life you can see with your eyes, but only with your heart. In my opinion, they are beautiful messages for teenagers.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Is there any other volunteers from the other groups for the first question? No volunteers?
No.
Salah, maybe you can do it.
Yeah, I can.
She's not a
Yes, I did. Yeah, but I really don't remember when I read it because it was too long ago. When I read it for the first time, it was just a story for me. But when I get older and I read it again, the story wasn't just a story, and the meanings in the book were too much beautiful. And I understood it when I get older. You know, it's kind of sad, but it's okay.
Okay, thank you, dear Sula. So let's go on with the second question. Is if everyone is ready, what did you find to be your favorite section of the novel, and why did you especially like that part? It's a very personal question, you know, so everyone has their own answers. So let's go on with our Italian groups again. Pier Paolo.
Yeah, sure. My favorite part of the novel is the meeting is the meeting between the fox and the little prince, which symbolize a true friendships, and it reminded me about how important and how beautiful is a true friendships between friends, and it's how it is important to make this friendship grow day by day.
Thank you, Pier Paolo. And what about Pınar?
Pınar, Pınar, can you open your webcam? Can we see?
A second. 18th section is one of my favorites. I especially like conversation with the little prince and the rose. Whenever the wind takes them, they have no roots. Their lives are very difficult because of it. Rose takes the little prince.
Okay, thank you. And Çağla, can we hear your ideas, please?
Yes, actually, there is no section that I especially like. Generally, this story is very good, I think. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Can we go on with Valeria, please, for the second question?
Yes. About the second question.
Second question, yes. What's your favorite section of the novel?
Yes, okay. My favorite section of the novel is the meeting between the little prince and the fox, as Pier Paolo say. So it's similar.
Okay, and İsmet'a?
My section 4 because it says the real name of the planet, the Little Prince.
Okay, thank you. And Umut?
My favorite part is part 21, where the fox and the little prince became best friends. This one is my favorite because being friends with someone who will always be there for you when you need, and who will make you feel like you are unique is one of the best feelings in the world. So that's why that's my favorite part.
Okay, very good, Umut. Thank you. And Ilaria? What do you think about the second question?
Ariane?
Ilaria's microphone.
We can't hear you, Ilaria.
Okay. My favorite section of the novel is the meeting between the prince and the pilot.
Why?
Because the pilot is kind with the prince, and I think it's a very beautiful friendship.
Okay, thank you. Sıla, what do you think?
My favorite part is that the little prince realizes that his rose is special. Because when he saw too much roses in the garden, he didn't think that his rose isn't unique. You know, when it comes to people, we always want to have something unique in the world. And when we realized that it isn't, we got angry and disappointment. But the little prince wasn't like that, and that's why this is my favorite part.
Okay, thank you. And Marika? Would you like to share your ideas with us?
My favorite section of the novel is when the prince and the rose, because I love the prince and the friendship with the rose.
Okay, thank you. And I think everyone has shared their ideas, so we can pass question 3. And Nida, would you like to go on asking questions?
Okay, why does the little I couldn't read. Why does little prince wear a great coat and carry a sword? Is this the way you would have imagined this character? If not, describe your own version of the prince. Why does he wear a great coat and carry a sword? Okay, we will start with the Italians again.
If you wish.
Okay, Ilaria, we can go on with you.
Yes. Allora, I don't know why the little prince wears a great coat and a carry sword. Anyway, it is difficult.
Oh.
The prince is wearing
There's a problem with
the internet connection.
Yes.
Okay. Marika, can we go on with you?
Yes. It is difficult for me to imagine something different because I think the prince is wearing traditional clothes.
Okay. And Pier Paolo?
Yeah, I think the same of my colleagues. I don't know why he's bringing a sword, why he is wearing a
Okay.
No, there are some.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, some line connection. Yes.
Okay, no problem. Valeria, I think yours is better.
Let's try.
Yes, okay. I don't know why the prince wearing these dresses. Probably are the dresses of a prince, and I think that the author described a prince in a very specific way. So I like this way, and I can imagine the prince in a different way because I like this way to imagine the prince. So with a sword, with these dresses, I like the author.
Okay. And Çağlayan. Yes, Çağlayan.
The prince is wearing a great coat because space is cold and carrying sword because guard to himself. I would exactly imagine a character like this little prince.
Okay. Sıla?
Maybe he wears a sword to protect himself as he goes to other planets, and maybe wearing a great coat because he doesn't want to be cold. Or maybe it's just that he's a prince, and yes, this is the way I would have imagined this character.
Okay. And Umut?
Yeah. I think the Little Prince represents the childhood of nature, and the planets that he visits represent experience which he had while he was growing up. So I think sword and greatcoat are like a protection for him to protect his childhood from bad things.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Pınar?
My dream little prince has a big smile and glowing delicate eyes. He wear cloak and a sword for protect his rose.
Okay. Thank you, Pınar. İsmetan?
The prince wear a great coat but be strong. And my dream Modern prince wears a crown and coat.
Okay, a crown and coat. Thank you, Ismetan. And we will go on with question 4. Why is the fox so eager to be tamed by the little prince? If he already knows how to tame himself, why does he need someone else to do it for him? Okay, let's go on with Sıla.
I thought that maybe the fox needed a friend and the little prince was the perfect person for him. Because even if we can do this alone, some things became more important when someone is around us.
And Çağlayan?
According to the fox, taming means surrounding someone with love, kindness, and appreciation because the fox loves him.
Thank you, Çağla. Umut?
Because if Fox tamed himself to Prince, then only Prince would be unique for Fox, but Fox wouldn't be unique for the Prince. I mean, taming is like a connection. It should be between two person or more. So Prince, Fox wants to be unique too, so that's why he's so eager.
Thank you, Umut. İsmetan?
For the fox, tame means needing someone and set up a bond.
Okay. Thank you, İsmetan. Pınar?
I think the fox like Prince and want to be special from him.
Thank you, Pınar. He wants to be special. And Italians, let's go on with Ilaria again. Now this time we can...
The fox is so eager to be tamed by the little prince because it wants a friend and to have a special bond with him. In fact, the fox thinks that if the little prince tames her, the animal will be unique for the boy in all the world. The fox, in my opinion, felt alone before meeting the little prince. And when the fox understood that the little prince could be a friend for her, she wanted to be tamed by him immediately.
Okay, thank you. And Valeria?
Yes, I think I'm agree with what say Umut and Ilaria, because I think that the fox want a friend, and when the fox meets the little prince, she wants to be tamed by the little prince, because the fox, like the rose, want to be unique for the prince, so she wants a bond with the boy, the prince.
Thank you. And Marika?
And the fox is so eager to be tamed by the little prince because it could be could feel bad.
Okay. Thank you for your great ideas. And we will go on with question 5. We will discuss Rose's behavior. Why doesn't Rose tell the little prince that she loves him? Why does he continue to love her? Okay, a romantic question. Okay, let's start with Pınar. Pınar.
I think Rose afraid of being hurt or Prince doesn't love and protect or talk to her.
Okay.
She afraid and
Okay. And İsmetan?
Because the prince has flaws and the rose loves him for looking.
Okay. And what's your idea, Marika? Marika, are you here?
Marika?
Marika?
No, maybe.
She can't hear.
Can't hear.
Yes.
Okay, yes, okay.
Allora, although the rose only appear in a couple of chapters, it is central to the novel as a whole due it is melodramatic and proud nature. It is what causes the prince to leave his planet and begin his explorations. Also, the prince's memory of his rose is what drives his desire to return. The rose is a symbol of the love, beauty, and femininity. The little prince did not immediately understand the true inner essence of beauty and was fascinated by the rose's appearance and the seductive nature. But at the end, he realized that it's the time he spent on his rose that makes his rose so important. He becomes responsible forever for what is tamed. So now he's responsible for her.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Valeria?
Yes, like Marika, I think that the rose is a very proud rose. So she is difficult to her to admit the love for the little prince, because I think that from the first time that the rose meets the little prince, she loves him. She is very proud, and she don't tell him this love, this big love.
Okay. And Ilaria?
Maybe the line, Pier Paolo?
Maybe Pier Paolo. Are
yes.
they here? No.
We have less than 1 minute.
We lost.
Yes, we lost them. They are not here. Okay, we have less than 1 minute for
Let's end.
Yes, let's end and
connect again.
Yes, connect again. Okay, let's
with
end.
the same ID and password.
With the same ID and password.
Okay.